Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, mic check. Mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. Sounds good. Everything sounds good. All right, let's bring this over here then. And let's start figuring out what we're going to work on today. Let's take a seat and try to organize a little bit. Wait for the peeps. These I want to embroider. This we need the back logo of. This came out great. Could already feel some spots where I feel like it could be pressed a little bit better, but it is what it is. Yo, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. We just started like literally less than a minute ago, and we already got 5 people. What do you guys think about this? Not sure if you guys can see it. Esmeralda, hello. Jesse, hello. Hi. How are you guys? Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh my god, I love the love. You're from Brazil, Jesse? Hi, from Brazil. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How everyone let us know your nationality. Let everyone know Dignum's worldwide. Dignum International. What do you guys think about that? Hi, I got 100 problems. 3, hi, hey. Let's go. Keep it going, guys. Yo, this is hype. Let's go. Digging up. What do you guys think about this? Is the lighting good over here? It's literally all just daylight here. I'm out in the backyard. This is just the front, and then we're going to do the back. We're going to eventually change the skull white, give it more of a differentiate. I can't say that word. Yo, thank you guys so much. That was a great welcome party. So we gotta finish the back. George, what's up with the lucky? I love your fave part too. God loves you. No, God loves you more. Lily loves your fave part too. Aw, you know what? I think I can do this really fast since you were so nice to Lily. That was such a cool comment. Add as moderator. Yo, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out. What do you guys think about the logos? If you haven't been here to see them, let's go. We'll go through them right now. Emmanuel Neufor, welcome. How are you guys doing? We had a really cool little sub train, not sub train, but like high trade going on. Everyone was saying hello. I thought that was really cool. What do you guys think about this? Emmanuel Neufor, thank you so much for the sub, bro. We did this on stream the other night. This is what the front looks like. I think for the final project, we're gonna put the arch on the front as well. Esmeralda, thank you so much for the sub. No, it's supposed to be spelled like that. It's like California swag, like Eminem. 3, it looks so good. Thank you so much, boss. And Fabio Borges, for love. Thank you so much. No, what did I spell wrong then? What do you guys think about this one? I think this would look really cool, like in a navy blue tank top. I have like a teal tank top, and I think in black ink, this would look sick. What's wrong? Emmanuel, what's wrong? Why are you so mad? Esmeralda, you think it looks beautiful? Thank you so much. It's just white ink too. I think it would look way better once we actually like make it more anime and less like what it obviously is. What do you guys think about this? This is always so much fun. I get to do this. That's embroidered on the back. Really, Esmeralda? You think so? Thank you so much. They're volleyball characters, and they all have cute little personality and traits. Like the skull and the shovel. His name is Digsby. And here, let me show you a shirt of what he looks like in full body. And he's kind of like a timid, weeby volleyball player that he's only on the team because they don't have enough players. And he's like the backup understudy to the best player on the team. So he's only there like literally for just in case purposes. What's funny too is like I literally organized everything yesterday, but now like I want to show you guys what he looks like. I like to I like to mostly some of your vids. The name is my brother's, but so yeah, pretty much this is Digsby. Oh goodness gracious, can't even see it. This is Digsby, but he just needs to not have a pink skull. Hey Manuel, it's okay. Don't let it slide. Don't ever let it slide. You keep doing you, boo. Let me not get distracted. You like them, Esmeralda? Thank you so much. That means the world to us. Here, I guess we'll go through this right now, anyways. Since we don't really have much to do, we're just hanging out. What do you think about these? I can't wait to mess with these. These are super cute. I want to embroider on them, silk screen on these bad girls. These are cute. Sensei Joshua Fernandez, ¿cómo estás, Pri? Jiraiya Sensei, Naruto's Sensei. We're gonna keep these to the side because we really, really like these. We're gonna eventually use these for the. You're very young, but you don't let people yell at your brother. That's good. You shouldn't. Don't ever let people yell at your brother. Stand up for your brother. I wish I did that a little bit more growing up. Cute little beret with the volleyball. I love this so much, to be honest with y'all. You are his younger sister. Put that to the side. Oh, yeah, so I guess let's try to continue going on with the characters. Her name is Matcha. She's the outside hitter. She uses her sword to chop the ball, but she can't really play defense because she's a pig and has short arms. Let us know what you guys like, and we'll keep working, doing those kind of uh, going towards that angle. So this is what sucks too. Is like I said, I literally organized everything yesterday, put everything away. Here, I think I found this is what I was talking about. Esmeralda says, "Wow." So this is Digsby. He's just a little dweeby kid. He plays volleyball. He's not as good as everybody else, but he's good enough. Everyone else is really, really good. He only plays when when they really, really need him. So when the main character is gone, while she's gone saving the world, he goes and fills in, and then when that usually happens, the team starts doing really bad. And in the story, like the games are usually like they have a decent lead, then she has to leave because they call her that she has to go save the world because she's the most powerful like volleyball player ever. Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate that they support us. So this is who I'm talking about. So when she goes away, when she's literally like out saving the world and has to leave for the volleyball game, the skulls and shovel guy goes in and fills in the game, and then they start doing really bad, and they have to wait for her to come back, or else we're gonna lose the game. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys, Esmeralda, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. And this is what it looks like in the back. George again with the 4-leaf clovers. Maybe are you trying to tell us to do something Irish related? Okay, let's show off some of these hats, I guess, while we have everyone here. All white, black, trucker hat. Thanks, Emmanuel. You think I look like your grandpa? Thanks. That's the first. This is for people that play Yu-Gi-Oh and they are in a certain little niche of Yu-Gi-Oh. This one's probably like my favorite one. I love the color of the maroon. It has a little brim on it, and the white stands out really, really great. And then this was from us practicing to do the 3D poofing. So as you can tell, the embroidery goes a little bit off. Thank you so much. You're the first person to ever think so. Most people think I look so 18. In red. I'm not gonna lie, the one in red actually goes pretty hard. With that mustache, yes, yeah, let's go. Mustache hype. And then these are my favorite. These are this is her embroidered in the first way, like our first version of her embroidered. As you can tell, she has her little volleyballs on the top of her head. She's a volleyball head. They're little shovels on top of her head. And what's missing from here before I didn't realize it would have been like the shovel and the volleyball. Emmanuel, you're a girl. I appreciate it and love having the support of everybody, females, ladies, men, all the above. This one's I love the blue on the moon. And like I said, I love the fact that like the stitching and the coloring right here goes from like white, bright white to pink. Like that offset, cream of the crop. We try to do our best. Yeah, Emmanuel, like I love the fact that you're here supporting loud and proud. Let me see if I can do it like this. So this is what happens. So how can I say it like this? Let's see. Give me 1 segundo. I'm gonna tilt this down so it makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, this is Matcha. She's an outside hitter. She's really good at chopping the ball. Yeah, we embroider these. I get the clothes and then I put the design on it. She's there to slice the ball, but she can't really play defense. We have a machine right over here. That's an embroidery machine, and it takes us maybe like a couple hours usually. And this is what happens to Matcha when she finds things that make her feel ill, like when she gets what is she? Ah, I almost want to say like when she eats like meat herself, like when she eats pork, she gets sick, and she kind of like almost like a. I'm from SoCal, so yeah, this is what happens to Matcha. Her skin tone gets a little bit brighter and pink. I'm not gonna try to say like she's drunk, but she's just not in a very healthy state of mind when she looks like this. And then this is Libby. As you can tell, we noticed how to fix the little situation with the volleyballs to get them actually the white color. And then she has like frostings on on the tips of her hair. This is our attempt to make. The other ones I sent to Lids and had them make it, and that was like a $50 project. That was a pretty penny. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Esmeralda, we're planning on selling these. We just need, honestly, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but here, let me grab these pair of shorts and as a prime example. We're gonna grab a pair of these shorts. We're gonna put this logo, this mascot here, but we're gonna do it in full color because I have her in full color, so you can see the little volleyballs here, like how you saw them embroidered in the embroidered version. And then we're gonna put a little patch right here that says digging them in like very vibrant colors. And then on the back, this is what we did on the back. I don't know if I showed them earlier. I think I might have already. On the back, I do want to put like just digging them across in the back spelled out. And then I have a pair of shorts. I forgot where they are. I think I might have used them, but in the inside, they're gonna have a little plastic, not plastic, but they're gonna have another layer so you can put your phone in or your keys while you're running or at the gym so it doesn't fall out. And they're going to be more stretchy than these ones. These are just prototypes that we worked on to figure out how to get everything done. They'll be stretchy, they'll be loose, well fitted. So we're literally just like trying to figure out how to get to that last step. And then we're going to get a website up. Like I've had to turn down so many people this past 2 weeks, guys. I feel really like bad, obviously, because they really want the stuff. They really want a tank top or they really want a shirt or some shorts, but I do not want my this name out there now with it lacking the things to make it like an actual street brand, a lifestyle brand. Like it's gonna need the patch uniformly, uniformly, like everywhere, like everything that we sell is gonna have the patch right there. So if it's gonna be on the left hand corner for shorts, left hand corner pocket right here, and then on the inside of short shirts, they're gonna have like a patch right here also that says digging them. and then we want to have the characters in full color. Like the fact that they're black and white and these simple things are are getting people's attention is great, but I feel like once certain people see that, like, oh, you're trying to rock a volleyball brand, but like it's just two colors, like that's whack. Why aren't you rocking this? This is full color design. I don't want them to be that animosity or that thought of like lesser. I would rather have like a finished product that looks exactly like our competitors, but like with our like twist and what makes us us. So that the only thing that they can't say is like, oh, that's just with the anime, but it's still comfy. It still won't tear. It still won't peel, and it's actually gonna be better for them because we don't know what the competitors use to make their clothing. Or like I want to imp- include the fact that they are rayon. I believe it's called rayon, rayon cotton made, uh, ath- athletic brand. Rayon cotton athletic brand. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I need to find a way to make it sound better. We are from like right by LA, so we just want to use organic material to make clothing instead of trying to sell you guys something that's gonna hurt you with while wearing it, like with plastic or with horrible chemicals that fast fashion is known for using. That's what I'm trying to get away from. And I'm trying to get away from this heat, so I'm gonna go back to sitting on that chair. Cause holy cow, I'd rather sit there because it's pretty warm and I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling this heat. That's why I'm so glad I brought the fan. Literally did a good, smart thing for once. 'Cause normally I wouldn't even have thought this far ahead of bringing out the fan. I would have kept it out in my room. So that was a quick little rundown. Thank you guys for bearing with us. So what are we gonna do? Let's see. It's 3 o'clock. We got like an hour and a half before I gotta go to work. Let's see. Like I said, I'm just glad I'm back sitting down here next to this fan. This shirt just needs the back heated on to finish. That's one quick thing that we can do to get the ball rolling on, and we can say like, haha, at least we did something. So I guess why not? Let's do that. And then we'll put these to the side. These we want to make sure we keep nice and safe. And the spray we can just keep over here. So first things first, I guess, is and I guess I'll ask you guys too. What do you guys would think would be more special? The back of a shirt with the name and with digging them across the shoulder blades with the number, or like the name arching across with the panda with a volleyball yin yang sign, a panda, and then a bottom arch. I know that sounds like a lot, and that's kind of crazy. What do you guys think about that? Everything good? Everything good? Everyone's good in here? Mic check. You guys can hear me. There's the lint roller. Lesedi Molo Melesti. Melesti, hello. How are you? Thank you for the like. If you like the stream, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? First things first. It's so weird because I'm trying to get this piece off. Let's just do this. There we go. Now I got it. So when your lint roller go across the shirt, we want to get as much out. You can tell it's a lot too. That was actually there. How's everybody doing? I know some of y'all started going back to school. I had a lot of my friends tell me, they're my friends. They're my younger friends that I made through volleyball. They told me that they're getting ready to go to school and they weren't ready, they weren't happy. But some of them, were. Like, shout out to Sita. She said she just made varsity as a sophomore. That's crazy, girl. Like, she's really good. She was there on our stream yesterday. Look, you finally finished. Wow, we finished one of these. That's as close as you can get to actually finishing. Wow, look at that. That's kind of cool. This was money well spent. At least we got rid of it. Not rid of it, but we went through it. And then we still have a giant one. Look at that. Yeah. No jokes here. So, uno segundo familia, 1 second family. We're going to go and turn the heat press on. And then we're going to do two different things before we even press it. First thing is we're going to just preheat the shirt. And then the second thing we're going to actually do is this. You know what's funny too, guys? Like, I'll let you in like on a secret. Like, I have, and I'll ask you guys too. Do you guys want to go through and see what's in the bag? It's always fun. People really like when we go through and I show them like the kind of like goodies we have to work with. Yo, 25 of y'all, that's crazy. Thank you guys so much. So I'm telling the chat right now, I'm asking them if they want to see what's inside the bag after we heat press this to see what kind of projects we can do, or if they just want to jump into trying to embroider the shorts that we have over there. Right now, we're just gonna heat press something. So it's up to you guys. Trying to do like a little poll. I'm trying to gauge to see what the community wants to see. So what we're gonna need, and it's always let's try to be more conservative with our stuff. Not conservative, but for example, this one I have one that's already cut here, and I need one of these. And I actually want them cut like this because I want to separate them a little bit. And I kind of wish now that the name itself was a little bit bigger and wider. Like, I'll show you guys what I mean. I didn't notice how like that's our embroidery machine right there, which is kind of cool. We haven't used it in a couple months. I last tried to use it. The shirts that's in there is for my little niece. He just kind of like was just not vibing. I'm pretty sure if you have a few embroiderers in here, they know what I'm talking about when the machine just is not like going. It's not a great machine as it is. Sadly enough, I didn't notice. This right here is kind of short in the name. I was not expecting, but because I didn't take the measurements, but which I should have, and I know now next time. I was kind of hoping to get the name across shoulder blade to shoulder blade. This is good enough. This will definitely do. I think the heat press is about to turn on. It just about is. So let's go bring this over here. Let's leave this here. We're gonna leave this here, and what we're gonna do is just give it a quick little heat. And sorry guys, I need to get like better equipment so I can be able to bring the heat press out. I know it's kind of like a little bit of a drag because the only outlet I have over here with the 3 prong is the one that's closer inside. So we got this nice and heated. It's still not at the required temperature that we need to heat press. So I just heard the thing go on, so now it's ready. But let's talk about where we want it. Let's talk about placement. And if you guys have Instagram, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. I finally posted something back today, like for the first time in like 4 months, and I'm still getting like 10:40. I posted something like a 10:50. I want to say 10:4. I posted two things, and the reason I bring it up the times and what you post is because it's like a recipe. You guys have to do it a certain way. We finally posted something after having the last thing we posted was in like February, so almost like a 6 month hiatus, and that was like at 10:40, 10:50. Posted two things, and I'm still getting notifications of people liking it right now, which is great. It's a great sign. Thank you guys all so much. So yeah, if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, it's Digginem, pretty much the same thing. The way you find us here, just DIGGINEM, and I believe it's 1929. Sadly enough, I've tried this so many times that like I made a couple accounts, and some of them I don't even have access to anymore. Cool. This looks good. Let's see. I always try to do like 4 inches from the back, and then this says 6. This says like 5.5. So something like this, I feel like is like truth centered, right? And then let me zoom in so you guys can see. We're trying to make sure we're at perfect centered shoulder width, shoulder blade. And we definitely have to do this quick because that heat press staying on kind of makes it harder for us to work with these kind of materials. They're like heat sensitive. So 6, like 5.5. I do kind of see it, I want to say. And I want to say like that should be it. So once again, 6, and then like 5.5. Now we're getting there. That's close. 5.5, 5 3/4. Perfect. What do you guys think, chat? Does that look as good as to you? So now I'm trying to see how far this iron or the heat press goes. Sorry, guys. So maybe if I bring the table over there or over here closer, it'll be a little easier for you guys to try to see. I know, guys. Give me a second. Like I said, I need to just get maybe somewhat better of a setup. Oh no, Naruto. Oh, jeez. So this will be quick, and on the other one, I definitely put probably. I mean, we could try to do it here right now. Oh no, yep, definitely might as well not even bother. Now I have to turn it back on and wait for it to get to this hot again. Weak. Sorry, guys, I tried. Let's just bring it on over here, and then I'll move the tables back. I know, guys. I know. I'm tried. I'm sorry. I feel better the fact that at least I tried than I didn't try at all. And luckily enough, it's already. Oh goodness! Ouchies. See, maybe this is why we shouldn't remove this stuff, because now everything's just falling, and I kind of hurt myself. So give me a second, guys. We're gonna go try to bring everything back to where it was, and give us 1 second. Give us like 15 seconds. Literally trying the best right now to work with this table. Make sure that name. Oh, I just moved it. Shoot. So now it's up to me. Try to put it back. Best as possible that it isn't crooked. It's like our arch nemesis. It's like crooked labeling. Something like that. Let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. And now what we're going to try to do is actually go over it again one more time. We're not even going to press the heat. Oh, we'll press it. We'll let it go until 10 or until 5. Put as much pressure as you can. Cool. And now we're going to bring it over to you guys, so you guys can see the final product. Always got to have some kind of rag or something to kind of get the heat off said project. For this one, we'll use messed up Naruto shirt. There we go. That's what you guys want to see. Messed up Naruto shirt for the win. So what we're gonna do is just kind of like get the hot off, rub until you don't feel the hot. Okay. So not there. Nope, not there. Once I take this off, I might run it. I'm probably gonna run it through again. Like heat press it again. Because I feel like I'm running into issues right now. Like that didn't even stick on. This doesn't want to stick on. So give us a second. And we try to run it too again, like a second time. So good thing the heat press is still on. That's why I did mention as well. You want to use pressure, and it's kind of like heated it up a little bit, just 10 degrees more. Let's see what this does. That's why I always like to try to do the back first, because the back is usually what gives us the hardest problem. So now I wouldn't have felt so bad if this, if the, how do I say this? At the back, if there's one piece just messed up, I wouldn't have felt so bad as this one back piece and the front being ruined. But I guess the good thing is I can just give this away to a homeless guy, and I need to start thinking about doing that, thinking about it like that, and doing that. I have so much clothes here I don't need that I don't like anymore because it's either made by like our old method that it just kind of looks tacky to me now. Yeah, see, oh, we got something. It wants it, it wants it, it wants it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They always tell you to peel with your eyes. Let's go. I'm gonna go and press it one more time. Yo, it came out great. It actually came out. I was really, really worried about that. Like fam, like for reals. That came out great. I'm actually super excited. But downside of stuff like this, it's gonna peel and it's gonna tear. And I hate that. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to give it a quick little love tap. That's kind of what I like to call it. There's a couple of things that I feel like we had to like almost like work our way around to pull to keep it on the shirt. So I want to avoid that. I kind of want everything to stay there. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Okay. Maybe try not to move your iron as much as I did because sometimes you move their little guard. But yeah, step one. And now step two, guys. Same thing. It's literally like lather, rinse, repeat every flippity dippity time. You get what you do once, you gotta do again. And also, just take this time to one move this a little bit for you guys so you guys can see better. So we're working on the back of the shirt right now. and we are perfectionists here. We like to make sure, because I've done it so many times where it's messed up. Pretty much 6, 5.5, close to 6. That's a little, you could tell it's like a little bit, but it's pretty good enough. And then let's just get our one sponge. We need. It's pretty warm today. I don't know if you guys are in SoCal, but when it's pretty warm today, I even have my fan out here with me. So I'm gonna not take my regular what would have been Red Bull break, which we're not sponsored and we do not endorse or support because I don't like that I'm drinking them. It's more like it's just a placebo effect for not doing drinking anymore. So that's there. What we need now is gonna be our giant handy dandy lint roller. And we're probably gonna do like maybe a couple inches from the logo right now. It's good enough for me. Let's go give it a quick little quickie. And let's maybe put the heat press a little lower because I don't think we need it this high right now. We'll heat it back up just in case. Actually, let's try 315. I think 315 might be like a happy medium. 320 was what we ended up using to getting everything off. I'm just kind of worried that 320 right away might be too extreme for these little for these films transfers. So let's say bye to him. He's leaving. He'll be right back. We're gonna see him completely different when he comes back. And yeah, I think something like this. I don't want it too far. 3 fingers I think is great. Of a distance from the name. And then let's go for it. Let's click it on. This is for heat pressing. So yeah, I definitely think shoulder. I think our best thing to do is going to be to do kind of do the same thing we do with a silk screening. Maybe do it either twice or just make it one that big of a film transfer. Like literally, it'd be shoulder blade to shoulder blade with the picture. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. These is kind of sketchy because it's the flowers are so small. These flowers are like no joke. They're so pretty. I love them so much, but they do kind of give us a hassle sometimes. Hopefully this wasn't too much. So now we're going to pretty much, like I said, the exact same thing. I was definitely thinking about making a couple of these for some of the homegirls that showed up yesterday. They were great commentators. They definitely brought extra life to the stream. It was definitely a lot of fun to see them. Tara and Elena, I believe, is our friends' names. We met them last year, and they all went away to college. And when we barely met them, we were like our embroidery phase and our under 500 subscriber phase, I believe. So it's really fun to see them and welcome them back. And they were blown away when I told them how many people were there in the stream. Like I said, guys, with your eyes, kind of find which ways you can go. Right here, we kind of have a little problem. Even I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. But so yeah, kind of need to go back to heat press mode. Some of this stuff isn't really wanting to. So yeah, let's do that really fast before we can. Cool, Joshua. Thank you. I appreciate it, boss. Let's try to get this heated up before we ruin the shirt. This is the last step. It's already lost. I feel like I'm losing like one of the top little flowers. And that's the last thing we want. And we're gonna go through it again anyways. Just because we definitely did have some hard time. The hard time, Ric Flair, you know what hard time is? When your job that you've been working for 20 years pats you in the back and gives you a little Rolex and tells you your job has been taken by a computer. That's hard times. So let's try this, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. All 10 of y'all, that means the world to me. I feel like we can get that piece. We can. Kind of just like feel like if we focus on the top part now. Yeah, like see if we can just focus on that part and get it maybe a little bit harder before we peel it off. I feel like we can get it. We're just literally getting missing like two little flowers. I feel like are giving us the hardest time right now. Kind of crazy that it goes bottom first. It goes down first. It goes 3-5 to 310 to 3-5 back to 310. Now back to 315. All right, Hopefully that wasn't too much, because the last thing you want to do is like have the shirt the that little flower come off with the residue left on the shirt. That's like the worst. Give me a second. Let me just try to wipe off some of this sweat. Ooh, it's warm. So, like I said, like this one right here and like this right here is the only thing that's giving us problems right now. And kind of want to have it come out uniformly. Everything on one side and the other. If we're getting this one's little petal on this side, I want the same little petal on the other side. Gotta have high standards here. Okay, let's try. Yo, come on, come on, come on. We got it, 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 we got it. We got it. It came out, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do one quick little like quick 15-seconder just to make sure all these little things. 1 second, guys. Owie. Owie. Oh my gosh, I almost tripped over myself. So it's at 3:05. I think at 3:25 we should heat press it again to get the full heat effect and go as much as we can, because I noticed like on the corners of the shovel kind of starts to peel a little bit, and that's not like a great sign. And what time is it? We got less than an hour before I gotta get out of here for work. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by and hanging out. You guys are troopers. We're at 11 viewers. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all 11 of you guys sticking around with us. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, almost tripped over. Be careful. Always say try to have a clean, organized area that you work in. That's like the biggest number one thing you're gonna need when you're doing stuff like this. So, like I said, we're gonna pretty much primarily focus on the spots that we were having trouble with, which were the flowers on top. Everything else pretty much came off pretty good, pretty fast. We give a quick love to the shovels because I know those were giving us a hard time. I know the bottom of the volleyball was kind of like starting to peel off on my other shirt too a little bit. So I feel like just taking quick little notes of things like that are gonna help us out in the long run. Cool, everything's covered, everything's covered. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 1,000. 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Okay. Now we can turn this off for now. We can take this little peel off. Whew. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get a napkin. One napkin, one shirt. One napkin, one shirt. What do you guys think about that? We like it because it's multicolored, as you can tell. We've washed we have one. We made one that was kind of good. It was pretty good. Excuse me. Just trying. It's just like over glorified cricket. You know, no disrespect. no beef. You know, it's definitely a lot better than cricket, but I still like wouldn't feel happy selling this because it peels and it tears, and then the homies, they're not homies because I don't know them, but the competitors, what they make doesn't do that, so definitely can't be up our alley. What do you guys think about that? We just made that in about an hour. It took us an hour to do the top, then the other half an like 15 minutes, actually more like 15 minutes because we spent half an hour like just talking, and then the front, and then eventually we're going to have a tag here with exactly the same thing and have a little patch. You think it's trash, Simon? CG? It's all good. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Thank you stop for hanging out. And if you don't want to hang out, you don't have to be here. But this is what we do here. And if you think it's trash, then that's cool too, bro. We're entitled to what we like and what we don't like. Plus, you're right. It's not even the the design isn't even done the color scheme that I want. The skull should be white. Nah, 7G. That's hilarious. I appreciate you though, respecting the fact that you respect. I respect the fact that you respect the work, and I respect the fact that you think it's trash. Because at the end of the day, it's not meant for everybody. It's its own like little niche, and you're right. At the end of the day, it still was work put in to get the product done. Simon, CG, bro, you're my guy, bro. You're my guy. If you think that's trash, that's cool, bro. Just tell us right now if you think the rest is trash. Go right ahead. Like, bro, like I love it. Here, and don't hold back, bro. This is hilarious. So we did this with embroidery. We spent like the first half an hour doing this, like literally just going through. Black is okay. Sam shooting a volleyball, and then obviously I want to make the volleyball with like flames coming out of it, like it's rapid. Here and then, oh, you think the jacket looks fire, bro? Just here, give me a second. I'll show you. This is like almost like my how do I say it? Not my Mona Lisa, but here. These are the characters in the cast of the volleyball team. I'm trying to get it to. Oh, I know. This will definitely help. So we're a volleyball brand or a volleyball clothing line. So what you said is trash. This is his like regular version, just skull on a shovel. We didn't get a chance to put the volleyball underneath. We weren't at that level yet. It's teal. The inside of the skull is teal. The skull, the outside is pink. Silver shovels, brown pole handles, and no brown poles, and then red handles. No, bro, Simon and CJ, dude, you do you. Like, I know this is kind of funny, but like, I kind of need the practice on how to deal with people that have the same opinion like you. And you're entitled, like I said, you're entitled to have it, bro. Like, I had two people be like, "Yo, this is the worst like content I've ever seen in my life. Like, quit making content." And someone almost commented like trash. Like I haven't replied to them, but like it's something I've been working towards. So, but thank you. Like Simon CG, bro. Like it's okay, man. Like what I realize is like I have to do this to like kind of work through my like my how can I say this? If I don't do this, I'm gonna be laying down in my couch, and I realize how unhealthy that is for me. Thank you, Simon CG. And no, man, like I gotta handle it in IRL. You know, it's there's no other way to learn and have growth. Because I know, like 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I would have cried and be like, "Oh my god, I suck," and everyone else was right. Her name is Matcha. She's a cook because she slices the ball with her knife, but she can't play defense because she's a pig and has short arms. And then this is what happens when Matcha like runs into like things that she's allergic to. She kind of gets starts feeling unwell. That's why her skin tone gets a little pink. I was a test for you, right? No, you weren't a test. Like you were like legit. Like it's called anime. I don't know if you watch anime or you know what anime is. Like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, One Punch Man. And then that's our like the team captain. Her name is Libby. So you notice she's like a volleyball head, so she has volleyballs on her head. She has two shovels on each side of the volleyball that she can use during the game or when she needs to go save the world. And then we went from that version of her. Yeah, we grew up with anime, so I guess that's kind of like what we ended up sticking with. It just has great stories, and it's kind of like don't take this as a statistic, but from what I've noticed, like people that like anime in my demographic are usually like the ones that were growing up in a single parent household and needed an outlet of like a positive male role model, kind of like why we like wrestling too. So then we made this version of the team captain, and I feel like it's more adequate to her because she's what we play volleyball here, and she's a libero. And to be a libero, you have to dig a ball. So what do you use to dig? You get a shovel. We're from SoCal, the 805. That's why like the OX is on the top of the arch because it's Oxnard volleyball. So this is silk screened. We have her where it's in color, so you can see like her skin tone. You can see the we have her in pink hair and we have her in black hair. Yeah, USA, California, right underneath Los Angeles. I guess I should have just said that. And in the full color design, we have the you can see the volleyballs lines in the little hair clips because that's what they are. They're hair clips that she puts on. They're like magical hair clips that she puts on to just, like activate her like Sailor Moon powers. They're from Montreal, like Canada. That's so cool. Welcome, Canada, like from Nardwar. If you're friends with Nardwar, say hello. I'm friends with Nardwar. We actually follow each other on on Instagram. We used to follow each other on Instagram and on Snapchat. Like we just send each other snaps back in the day. Yo, we love Nardwar. Like for real, for real. Like that's a dream of ours is to be interviewed by him. Like I feel like I talk about it all the time. I'm sorry, you're doing construction off that. I don't know what's going on. So that's cool. That's great. We got this shirt done. Once again, we got this L, and it's okay to say L shirt. You only have YouTube? Yeah, a lot of people are like that. They only have like one social. I know people that like delete socials during their week and don't have it only active during the weekend. I think that's commitment. I think that's super, super cool. And then so we got like 40 minutes, guys. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for our project. All right, Simon G. Let's put you to the test, bro. I actually want you to rate my the clothing. Let's do it. No, you're right, Simon. They do. A lot of people do like it. A lot of people want to buy it, but I've turned them down because it's missing a couple of things. Yeah, these are all like pretty much just samples. Nothing here is like definitive. Like these shorts are for sure going to be part of our line in one way or another. We want to put a patch right here, and we want to. We're probably going to either sublimate them, and we're going to do these like in a lighter variety, in a lighter maybe like light blue, and instead of it being dark navy blue. So with that, we can sublimate on it, and we can put homegirl Libby on it. Yeah, the shorts. As soon as I posted them on Instagram, like I had people that like have not reached out in forever, be like, "Yo, those are fire. Like, when can I buy them?" And once again had to turn them down because it's not done. Like, I need to learn how to sew. First things first, you need to learn how to sew. Second thing is make patches. Third thing is make it so they don't tear and peel because that's just not a thing. Okay, and I like how our backdrop is Libby. That's perfect. Teal short, teal tank top. I mean, this would look dope. I think this short, this tank top with this design, I feel like would go hard. Simon, what do you think? CG, my guy, I need your help. Let's build this brand together. Let's go. These are classic, just simple shorts we wanted to work on. Get spelling across in the back. We're gonna embroider on them. Put patches here in the top, in the corners. I mean, and then this is more in our style as well. That we're definitely gonna like try to like mass produce, like these color cherry blossom shorts, and instead of it having the characters in black and white only, through sublimation have them in full color. I know you're not a reference this fast, Simon. I just wanted to test you with your opinion since you're in the back. And then these, so we have this was just our test version of them. We have another pair exactly the same but shorter and with an inner lining, and they're stretchy. So yeah, definitely winner. Then homegirl has a hat. Like, think about it. Look at all this we've done for our homegirl. She's on a hat. Zero volleyballs. See what I mean? Multicolor. That's nice. That's, I feel like people say that when people really don't like it, but it's okay. And then boom. Guess we really do like maroon. Maroon with white, I think looks really well. Looks good. And then the black and white, pretty good. So goodness gracious, let's check it out. What do we got? I feel like it took us all day too to just stream, to get up and do something. We got roughly half an hour, guys. So that's usually like one. For sure, boss. No, I feel you. And I think that's the way we're going to. Simple shorts, good fabric, organic, where they're good for you and they don't cause damage. And the patch, where it's like something volleyball related. Like I said, it's kind of crazy. I never thought I'd be turning people down. But I realize now, like, I can't just be handing out bad product that like could possibly be injuring people or could be peeling and tearing and end up forcing them to have to go towards another competitor just because we couldn't provide something for them that doesn't withstand in the long haul. Like I said, we got half an hour. I'm looking for I should have a little bit of Hugo left. My boss, that's what my boss calls a Red Bull. Where did I leave said Red Bull? Because I don't think I have to open a brand new one right now. Oh well, whatever. Did I tip it over? No, I don't. Oh, it's over there. Found it. I found the Red Bull. I found the Hugo. So we got. Even though we're probably gonna be needing to drink more water. Cool. What do we got? What are we looking at right now? We got 8 people. We got 9 likes. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I would like to embroider, but that's more of a very time consuming thing. I haven't turned it on in months. It kind of was giving that on me. I was doing like a shirt for my niece. So I don't know if it's something I'm going to have to either work on or get possibly a better embroidery machine, because I do think that is actually in not our near future, because I don't have that kind of money. Like that one song by, I think you guys all, 14 of y'all jumped out of nowhere. I don't know if you guys listen to the drums. I don't got any money. Just YouTubing, just trying my best. I work like part time, and then I finally got monetized with YouTube. Okay, so let's bring the embroidery machine over, and then what we're gonna need is bring the threads over. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do. This is kind of exciting, more nerve-wracking and nervous than anything. I'm just glad we did this and found a way to get it without losing anything. Let's put this over here, pretty much in our done pile. We're gonna give that to somebody just as a thank you. We got a homie when we first started. He actually gave us like $100 just to try to start the dream, and I ended up just using that for rent money. Did not go towards any kind of material whatsoever. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, doing this means I need to go find my keys. I have my USB drive in there. My USB drive with my keys. Found them. So we can't do the but I'm thinking maybe is if we could try to see if figure out if it works. That's the first thing we need to do. And if it does work, 2, maybe just try to do like a simple volleyball. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Simon CG. You too, boss. You're a real one too. Have a great one. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time. Maybe subscribe. If you don't, it's okay. You're a real one too. Peace. Okay, so let's do this. Let's bring this over here. Let's bring this over here. We can put this away. We're gonna need to bring this over here. Oh, here's the napkins. Here's this. And then let's try to find something to at least listen to for a bit before we get out of here, before we start working. Cool. Let's see. How does it look? Oops, sorry, Switch. Didn't mean to hit you. Okay. So maybe the first thing we should do is thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. You know, the last time I had an embroidery machine out and streaming, I had nobody watching. Literally, nobody would ever watch. So this is insane. Thank you guys so much. Just trying to figure out how this goes back, because I know I need to. That's interesting. There we go. We had to like lift it at the same time. So first things first now, let's put our bobbing back. What do you guys think? Should we come back and do embroidery? An embroidery stream when we come back out of work? Let's see. Let's take off. This has been in here forever too. This is the last project I tried to do and it was just not vibing. So let's take this off first. And let's talk about quick little cheats to figure out if your machine is having troubles or not. So it wouldn't even do this, which is kind of crazy. I was having a hard time with this shirt, and this is a simple design. It's very simple and I know because I've tried it and done it on many things. So 15 of y'all, thank you guys so much. You guys are literally making my dreams come true right now. First things first, let's see. Let me see if I can get the zoom in angle a little bit better so you guys try to see what we are working with. I don't think you can see the actual what the machine like tells us. Let's see. Let's put this over here for now. Put this over here for now, and then also let's figure out how much time we got left. I got like 22 minutes. That most we can stream before we gotta go out here and work. Let me know if you guys are down to see a stream after when we come back from work. Okay, that was the. Turn it back on. Turn it back off. Oh, and then so like that's all you see at the moment. So that's not that great. Let's do that. Sorry guys, somebody should have told me on the chat that that's all they saw. That's not that great. So maybe something like this. Yay, one of my reels barely has more than 500 plays, and that took like 5 hours, bro, like 6 hours. In Instagram, on YouTube, like my stuff kind of gets 500 views in like 10 minutes if it's a good one. All right, let's do that there for now. Actually, go a little bit closer. Let's go a little bit closer. And what we want to see is to see if the stitching pattern, if everything's okay. It was not working with us. 500 views, but how many likes? That's what matters. So let's go to our memory. And I think a cute little quick cheat that we can do is like maybe make a volleyball. And then the one thing I don't like about this is I literally have to find it. Okay, cool, we found it. Set size. Let's expand it. We're not even gonna make it, to be honest. We just want to see if we can. If this bad girl is still in working hands. We're gonna need our scissors. Cut out a piece. Thank you guys all 10 for watching and hanging out, being patient. Pretty much watching the end of a stream just for now. We might as well know if this works now. So when we know, so I know when I get out of work what we can do when we come back. And then what we're gonna need is just any kind of simple thread. But I just don't. Oh, you know what? It'd be kind of cool. I guess like let's use some of this nice fancy thread. Oh no, not. I forget that that's the problem with this machine is that you kind of some thread does not go well here, and it will kind of start breaking on you, which kind of sucks. This bread I think we have a lot of, and well, like I said, we'll find out. If the thread just starts popping on us, that means it's not great. It's not a good thread. So let's see. I'm trying to think off the top of my head threads that we weren't having trouble with. We have white over there. We have like dark olive. We have purple. We have a good amount of bobbins, which is great too. I know this wasn't giving us trouble. So I guess let's test this one out. Bro, that would be sick if I could. I'd be so down. Munir, I'm a big fan. Big fan of their jerseys. Not I don't really care about their team or anything, but I'm a fan of their jerseys. Oh, that's the one thing too we're gonna need to find is something to stop the whole shebang bang with. So we go through here. And then we're gonna need to fit it through here. Look at that first try after months, bro. Amateur. They should never have given this man the option of running an embroidery machine. What were they thinking? Okay. So the last thing we need is, like I said, a stopper. Not a stopper, but we want something to stop to go over the thread bobber, because that's what kind of gets us caught sometimes and ruins our pieces. We have extra needles because we're definitely gonna need that. They crack and break on us. I'm trying to find one. I shout out to the homie Bobby Ray. He literally made one himself. It's like a cap. I think he might have kept it or something. I don't think he kept it because he's not embroidering or anything anymore. Bro, is him. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to be that guy. I'm trying to be the Real Madrid jersey maker, like dead ass, like no cap, bro. No shame there. I got no shame in my game. Like I'm not even that good at what I'm doing right now. I'm just a big lover of the hobby. So what we need to do? Take our safety off, edit, finished, embroider. So it's telling us that it's gonna take 10 minutes, and that it's like gonna do 3 different things at once. So all we really need to do now is make sure the thread doesn't get caught, and just let it rip. Give me a second. Let me just zoom you guys in for the last couple of minutes. Trying to get a good angle for the last 10 minutes of this, because I think you guys see like the fan. There we go. Thank you guys so much. We're about to do a quick test embroidery on of a volleyball. I'm so scared, guys. I'm so nervous. I haven't done this in a while. And you can use we call it stabilizer to do your practice test on to see if it's all good. And in theory, it should just make the design for us. But I already feel like I caught a problem. Cause, or let's see. I got caught, but it looks good. It looks like something's starting. We'll rebob it, and we'll give it another go. It started going for a second, which is great. But I do kind of get I'm trying to figure out how to do it without. I know I'm pretty sure I need to keep my hands steady. Because you definitely don't want. Because you gotta imagine it's like the thing is going like when it's going like that, like the fabric isn't moving. Maybe it means that this, maybe it's this thread. That might be a possibility too. Because I've had threads where, like, because they don't work, it takes like an hour just to get through one part because it keeps snapping on you. You definitely don't want that. And then you can just reset to 0. Okay. Okay. So pretty much then you're just gonna run the test all over again. And maybe something like this, just to hopefully get something started. It looks good. It looks like it's doing something. See, and I got caught right now because I didn't move with it. I think I got caught. But yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll go, and you know what we can do? I guess just for the last 5 minutes or so is we're going to see what's good thread and what's bad thread. So this thread we can probably work with, and I'm thinking volleyball colors. So we're gonna need a white. Oh, and here we found the one that I was talking about that my friend made. This one's sick. This one puts in mad work. I know for sure we're gonna need to check to see if the white works. Um, some blue. With this, it makes it so it doesn't matter which way you kind of like put your thread on the holder. For some odd reason, like that. That's weird. I don't know why this thread won't. Doesn't seem to want to latch. Because it needs to hook in order for it to like bob, and it's not wanting to. So this is running it as bad. I don't know why it won't do it, but usually like it's a quick and easy job. It should not take that long or hard. And actually, it looks like it's that time for us, guys. It's 4:21. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go to work. We'll probably be back later on tonight around 10 o'clock when we get out of work. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. We'll see you guys later in the next stream. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. At least we figured out some things work, some things work, some things work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day.